Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason pitched for 6 innings against the Cincinnati Reds in Great American Ballpark, allowed 1 run on 5 hits and a walk, collected 10 strikeouts, and got himself the win. So let's take a look real quick at how things are looking at the end of the month of April. Jason and the Diamondbacks are up on top of the division, 17-14, with the Dodgers half a game back. In terms of the wild card, that's kind of about the wild card rating here. We got the Pirates, Dodgers, and Marlins about the same number of games behind, mostly because, you know, there's a few games that have yet to be played by these 3 teams. But at the same time, we really want to get out here and continue to do it to them, so let's get out here and keep doing it to them.
A manager checks in with his ball.
Yep, we want to make sure we stay on top of this. Matt Villegas, our manager, I don't think I ever had the chance to see his name before now, so that's good to know. Next training session, bullpen day, of course. What do we got? Circle velocity, curveball, first break, blah, 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 blah. You know what? For giggles, why don't we go ahead and work on our batting some more? Because we're in the AL now. They expect us to bat, and we might as well be a positive contributor at the plate as opposed to, you know, just somebody who has to go up there and bat because they have to. So I hope you feel better about yourself, Jason. You got yourself some batting practice in. Okay, we get it one more chance here. Can work on our relationships here, or we can bang on some of these guys on the Giants, and since they're divisional foes, I think that's probably the thing I would like to do. Let's work on Reynaldo Torres here, their closing pitcher. Oh, nice bants, huh? Nice bants, man. Yeah, that's real nice. Don't tuck yourself out early, bud. Yeah, well, you don't get the chance to hand me any L's on account of you're a pitcher, but I kind of get what you're talking about here. Let's keep going. Okay, so in fact, they are going to be our next opponents. So Jason is going to get a chance to go out here and face off against the San Francisco Giants in Chase Field. Now, Jason has faced the Giants a grand total of 7 times before in 5 starts. He has a 3-2 record against them, a 2.41 ERA. And a 3.23 WOBA, so I'm sure we'd love to get those numbers down, except for the wins, get those up. Yeah, so we're going to get the chance to go out here and get it.
Afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jason Parham is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Randy Guillen. He will lead this one off today.
Okay, first pitch against the Giants is up against Randy Guillen, a guy that Jason has been pitching against since his very first days in his career.
First pitch of
Jason,
the at-bat.
Randy Guillen, of course,
And now he'll try to
bunting on the first pitch.
To start the game.
Doesn't help him too much, but that's one away. Randy Guillen, of course, played for the Richmond Flying Squirrels while Jason was with the Altoona Curve, and so, yeah, they are well acquainted with each other.
He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe PANIK.
1 down now.
Let's cut her down in a way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lower part of the zone,
center cut there, more or less,
so
and
guys,
that'll be
these
strike 1.
Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning
change
the
up
series
away,
by
no
pulling one
swing.
out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Swats the two-seamer for strike 2.
Shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1
I
and
don't
2
like that
pitch.
execution, but we got cutter inside.
Drilled down the line, but this is a
Late
foul
on that
ball
one
as
as
the count
well.
holds steady at 1 and 2.
That was center cut for him. Let's not do another one like that. Let's go low, I think.
That pitch, huh?
Low out of the
The
zone.
1-2.
Two-seamer down.
Swung on,
And
but
got
fouled
contact
off
on
to the
that
left.
one because that also was not great execution.
Drive it right here.
All right,
The next
two-seamer up
1-2
and in.
pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Stayed off
now.
that one.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling
Yeah, I
everything
think it's
off.
time to
He's still got the
it's
entire
time to
arsenal
break
open
out the
to him. So
changeup
we'll see
here
what
because
pitch
we've
he
shown him
comes
a
with
bunch
next.
of fastballs in a row. Got him acclimated to it. It's time to give him the curve or the changeup low and away. See what he does with it.
Had to sit back on the changeup.
Well, he got
and did a
on
good job
that
to get the
one,
bat
so
on
that didn't
one.
work so well.
And he comes back with one
All
down.
right,
and in for
3-2
ball
count.
3.
He's definitely
So,
going to want to get
Joe
greedy
PANIK
in his
really
zone,
fighting
and
up
he's
here.
obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats,
He got on
you start to
that
get
one as
into
well.
swing mode.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And another
Taps
foul
the
ball.
changeup. Really
This is
fighting here. That's
indeed
going to
a
be
battle.
10
The
pitches that he's seen
11th
already.
pitch coming up.
All right, well, shoot.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Let's try to blow one past him then.
Turned on that one and
Not so
crushed
much.
it, just pulled it a little foul.
Let it rip right here. Let's go.
The
All
next
right,
3-2.
curveball low and away.
Too close for
Taps
comfort,
that
and he did
one,
a good job
too.
just to make contact.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Change up inside. Makes contact with one down below the zone.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
1-1-1.
All right, that one finally gets over to Joe Rich Zambrano over at first.
Sit down now.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. And as we give you a look at his splits, he
But
had the better of
he made us
right-handers
work,
this
man. That
season,
was
no doubt
14
about
pitches
that.
in a row.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that.
I'll bring
for
up
strike
Travis
1.
Shaw here.
Stay hot. Here we go, kid.
Two-seamer up and in.
Now
Off
a
the plate,
fastball
no
that's
swing.
Taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Rusty Valentine, he's
Swats
known for
that
having a
one
high
up
and a
above
low
the
strike
zone
zone,
for
but
strike 2.
He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question.
Change
you know
up down
he's
and
gonna
away.
elevate. It's north-south, so you're
Got him looking.
Not away, but got him looking at that one, and that'll end the inning.
1-2-3. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. D-backs coming up on MLB Network. And that brings up Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Going into the second inning, nothing doing for the Diamondbacks against the
We got nobody.
First
against
pitch
the
coming,
Giants
here
as
it is.
starter. Not a surprise
Hit the
considering
other way out toward right
they have
field.
one of the best
Harper is
starting
camped under this
rotations and
one.
bullpens in the game.
One
So
pitch, one away.
one pitch, one out to Chad Pinder. That's the kind of thing we need to get back into this
all right.
one.
Here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And he takes a cold strike.
A curveball. Well, first pitch gets no swing.
Pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two
curveball, or excuse me, change up on the outside corner gets a strike.
Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance.
Curveball on the corner, no swing, and that one finally gets called for a ball.
One of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes.
Two-seamer low and away to a left-hander.
We're going to see one
a little too far down,
and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Loving this outside corner.
Ripped down the line.
That is going to be a foul ball, though. He was late on it, so I think time maybe to work him up and in.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Got contact on that one. It was right where I wanted it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
How about a curveball low?
Swing and a little blooper
to center. Jock Peterson can't get to it, and that is going to be a base hit for Christopher Smallwood. Didn't get too good a wood on that one, but it's still a base hit. So man on first with one away.
Lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch is a slider.
Starts off against that slider in. Good timing. He just didn't get execute on it, and that's strike one.
In the midst of his 8th major league season. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Be patient. Get your pitch, son.
Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Having a little trouble executing on that slider right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball down
that is
below the
3-1 pitch here.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count.
That's finally a strike. 3-2, full count.
Just pitch around them.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. So Austin Slater goes down on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
That'll bring up Eric Morris, I think.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Into the box, Eric Morris. As the first
inside slider, not at all where I wanted to put that one, but it came across for a strike and he didn't swing.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Man,
Jason having a little trouble with his control today, I think.
Second inning, ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
All right, he's going to knock that down, but that's not going to get over in time, so prevents a big hit off of that one. Mark Madsen over third does, but that's still a base hit, so that's man on first and second with 2 away here in the second. And Jason laboring here early on.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Circle change inside for strike one. Another one down and in as the call.
From an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This is going to be
I think it's time for the Showtime slider down and away.
Hey, let it fly right here.
See what you do with it. Darryl Gordon swings and misses, and that'll strike out the man. Third of the game, third of the inning. That'll end the inning.
Ready now, Jason Parham.
And Arizona has put up 2 runs here in the bottom of the second, so now it's time for Jason to try to add something on to this one.
Start the at bat. It's ball one. Danny
Mark Kaufman is having some trouble up here in the second inning. Fewer pitches, many fewer pitches than Jason has thrown, but allowed a few runs here.
They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series.
Blooper.
Game 3.
Back to first base, and that will end the inning.
That retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Matty V giving the Arizona faithful a bit of a bad time for their enthusiasm, but all the same, we're back out here, top of the 3rd. Mark Kaufman coming out here to bat. Give him same stuff we gave him, or give him the same stuff he gave us, rather.
In a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Slider inside for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even.
Two-seamer away, perhaps.
A ball and 2
no swing
to the Giants pitcher.
Not where I wanted that one to go. Not trying to do anything fancy with it. I just want him to swing and miss. Like that. That works fine. Have a seat, get going.
Same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in
now. Change up, down away, down in the zone, swing and a miss. Early on that one.
Facing right-handed pitching.
Slow him down even more with the curveball.
Is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, great matchup right here.
Taps that one down for strike 2.
All season long.
Hey, we got one here.
Try a slider away, perhaps. Twitches at it, really wanted it, but did not get it.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Now we'll speed him up and take him inside.
Hit in the air to right
Bloops
field.
it, right field, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Bases are empty here.
Now, we won't have another repeat of the last at-bat we just had, will we, Mr. Panic?
Panik.
Panik.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a circle change for a call.
First pitch, circle change right down the pipe, no swing.
Down the first baseline.
Well, he fouls that one off. That's not what I want to see.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would
no swing on that one, a little too far away.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
How about a slider inside? And that one gets up in Mike Zunino's inner thigh area, as they say.
As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage.
Two-seamer away, perhaps? He goes reaching for that one, and it's past Jason. But a nice flip, and that's going to get him at first base. Nice little play there between Morris Lamb and Jason Parham to get the 3rd out of the inning, and that'll bring the Diamondbacks up to bat.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly.
And Arizona adds another run here going into the 4th, so Jason is feeling comfortable right now, I would think. Let's keep going.
Aggressive at the dish, this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing. And
oh, that's a high fly ball to right field. And they're just going to watch it go. Travis Shaw knocks himself a dinger off of Jason here in the top of the 4th. 7th on the year for him.
A solo home run there for Travis Shaw, career number 247.
And they pull a run back off of Jason
here.
here.
Got the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be
well,
deciding
it stinks, yes, but we'll keep going. Pull your pants back up, Jason. Let's try it again.
Pinder.
In now, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Chad Pinder, of course, former Athletic. Don't like the execution on this one. Swats it foul.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
This one's also hit well.
That one's going to the wall, but it's going to be foul. Harper can't get it, so that one just remains a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up.
Slider down, no swing.
Count even at 2-2.
See it drive it like you can. Let's go.
Let's go change up outside, perhaps.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone.
Swing on that one.
Now.
I feel more confident in my ability to pitch on time with these. Two-seamer down and in.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
It was early on that, so let's go. Try to change up away.
Now a change
And he just watches that one sail on over, and that will take him out of the game. 1 away.
So in now for San Francisco, Christopher Smallwood.
Jason really hurting today. It's 60 pitches here in the 4th inning.
Hey, you got it. No one
Jason is used to working long in the games and throwing quite a few pitches, but usually you get a lot more innings, a lot more outs before now with this many pitches. We got Joe PANIK to thank for that one.
And he falls behind.
Taps the changeup down and away.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco.
I wouldn't expect Jason to be out here too much longer, honestly.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
All right, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit salty right now. Let's try to spook him a little bit, maybe.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh?
Here's another
Not hit him
0-2.
necessarily.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Get him thinking about that one.
Hit hard to short.
Grounded to Jack Reinheimer at short, and that will be the second out.
There are 2 away. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays
Two-seamer down, no swing.
Here we go, boys.
Pitch, huh?
The 1-0.
Taps the changeup down for the second strike, or for the first strike, excuse me.
From the
Another
windup, the
curveball.
1-1 pitch. Fouled off again.
That one's
and
on
now
the
he's
corner,
in a
and that's the
1-2
second
hole.
strike there. So,
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
slider down and away. What do you say?
A bouncer to the left side.
He says, I want to take that over to Mark Madsen and ground out. So, yeah, we're more than happy to accommodate you on that one, man.
So it's 1 run on 1
Feel
base
free.
hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arizona's on top, 3-1. Now batting, Eric Morris. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get this one efficiently. If I want to keep pitching in this one, or if Jason wants to keep pitching in this one, he is going to have to get some outs here without allowing a whole lot of pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that
Cutter
catches the
inside for the
inside part
first
of the
strike.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Ball one. Fastball misses
Two-seamer
inside.
bounces in for a ball. Come on. Make contact with it. Come on, guy. Swing your bat. I'll put one right down the pipe if I have to.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. This one's down.
That one's over to Mark Madsen, who makes a nice diving catch.
He gets him. What a play.
And that is going to be a nice play in the first out.
And a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Daryl Gordon. As the
change up away for the first strike. These guys are good about taking strikes.
First try.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's
strike 2.
0-2. Gordon, a Dutch-born ball player. He was selected in the third round.
Slider away or slider? Yep, slider away.
Yeah, Matty,
Bouncer to second. They're going to get it. That'll be the second out.
Absolute superstar. Everybody knows this.
Kind of lost track of how many pitches I've already allowed this inning, but
now the Giants
I'll bring up Mark Kaufman again.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike.
Trying to make it easy on him.
That misses wide.
Nope.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Okay.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Come on, make some contact on this one.
Swing and a liner.
That's not what I had in mind, but okay.
No runner.
I'll bring back up Randy Guillen.
Stepping in, Randy Guillen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those.
And that is going to fly out to left field. That'll end the inning, complete the challenge, and get Jason out of here without another score.
1 left for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-1
But I'm
ball
also
game.
almost thinking that Jason's day is going to be done here.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Jason Parham.
All right, we'll only swing at pitches inside the zone.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Give it a try.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That was in the zone.
Shallow right. Morris is under.
You can't say that wasn't in the zone. Too bad we didn't get any points out of that one. Okay, well, they're going to leave Jason out here to pitch against Joe PANIK here, going into the 6th. And we're going to try to let Jason at least get the quality start today. Swing and a miss on the first pitch curveball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game.
Two-seam fastball. I'm sick of screwing with Joe PANIK, so we'll give him the Showtime's changeup away. Swing and a miss. Get out of here. Get off my plate.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Now batting.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounded down the third baseline.
And that'll scoot along the ground for the first strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
That curveball now away. Swats that to the first baseman, Morris Lamb. Or excuse me, it's Zambrano today. I think I've been calling him Lamb on and off, so it is Rich Zambrano.
Called out on strikes his last time through.
So let's try this one down and in. That was not down and in all that much, Jay. Still worked,
Hey,
but like,
by the look
you
on
know.
that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot
Kind of makes me look dumb when I say down and in and you throw one away.
Relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Two-seamer, again, swing and a miss very, very early on that one. Not sure what he was thinking there, but we'll take advantage of it. Showtime slider down and away. See what you got, Chad Pinder. Swing and a miss, not much, apparently. Second strikeout of the day for him, and that is very likely going to be the end of Jason's day. I've got to imagine. They might leave him out here for the 7th, but not much longer.
In now,
I'll be danged.
Smallwood. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're gonna try to get this one.
They're only down by a couple of runs.
Now we're gonna try to get a strikeout in this one
They could certainly use that
without allowing a run. Curveball first strike, very nice.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt.
That is a grounder out to right field through the gap.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's some good exit
definitely
velocity.
Squaring a ball up.
Too bad he couldn't elevate, otherwise he might have made something of that one.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater.
Austin Slater now.
Cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
So Christopher Smallwood here, 2 hits on the day.
Error in the ball game for San Francisco.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
I mean, I guess I'm used to Jason having a kind of a lower endurance, perhaps lower stamina than he has now, because he's got the new, or he's back to having a starter archetype, and he's back to having a higher stamina cap, so he's probably actually going to be able to pitch quite a bit longer if they actually leave him in. Either way, Austin Slater grounds into a double play here, and that'll bring up Eric Morris here.
The batter, the right fielder.
So two-seamer up and in. Well, up, not so much in. Strike
We're in
one.
the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Two-seamer down.
Hit hard down the line.
Foul.
This will be a
Pitch
foul
number
ball. It's
99 here. The
0-2
call is for
now.
curveball inside, low. I'm inclined to give that to him.
And he'll try and
Now
tempt
it's
him
in
with
the
one
dirt,
dirt,
but-
but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Try a slider down and away.
1-2
No
pitch
swing.
is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this
Cutter down and
has
in.
changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off
Sprays
the plate.
off the
Fouled
cutter
away.
inside.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it.
Try a two-seamer down and in. Grounded over to Zambrano over at first, and that will
On the bag
end
himself,
the
and
inning.
is
Didn't get a
over.
strikeout that half inning,
Giants are
but
down quietly.
you know, whatever.
Score holds. It's 3-1.
Get the strike, get the outs, get out of the inning.
Randall Chavez will get the call here.
That will bring up a pinch hitter, so Jason's day is done after 7 innings, allowing 1 run off of that Travis Shaw home run, but only 5 hits in total, collecting himself grand total of 7 strikeouts. We'll see how we do in the end of the day. Survey says. Well, it wasn't the best outing of Jason's career, but he got the job done. He pitches for 7 innings, allowing 1 run on 5 hits, which was that Travis Shaw home run. Collects 7 strikeouts, and he gets the win. He goes to 5-0 on the year. He goes to 64-39 in his career. His ERA has gone to 2.08. His FIP is at 2.48, and his xFIP is at 2.72. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.